In this modern era, it is difficult for us to find rice fields in urban areas. Rice fields are long-term assets that can be profitable, especially for corn and rice business owners. So when there are rice fields for sale in a strategic location, of course many parties will fight over them. That's where the negotiations happen. There are two different situations that could happen.
I need this field for rice cultivation.
And I want to buy this field for corn production. What if I bought it for 820 million? I'll pay in cash right now.
It's still too low. How about 890 million?
How about 850?
So what's the difference between the two cases? Let's look at both cases in more detail. But, let's meet the cast first. Annette, she's the landlord and she actually carrying out the field purpose. Erlin, she's a rice producer and she actually Annette's loyal customer. Regita, she just started her corn business. She's casually rich and want to invest her money on different assets.
I'm offering this land for 900 million rupiah and both of you agree on the price. Now let's negotiate further to come to an agreement that satisfies everyone. Could you share your intentions for this land after purchasing it?
I need this field for rice cultivation. I'm a rice producer and my business is expanding. I require more rice fields.
I've taken an interest in the corn business recently, and I want to buy this field for corn production.
Considering the different planting and harvesting periods for rice and corn, have you thought about what you'll do during the off-season? What are your plans for the fields then?
In the summer, we focus on maintaining rice quality and selling supplies harvested during the rainy season.
I have not really thought about that. Perhaps I'll wait for the next season? Is it possible to plant rice in the summer?
Yes, it is possible, but we prefer planting during the rainy season for more effective result.
I've only considered using it in the summer since I'm not experienced with rice and only want to produce corn. What if we both purchase the field and make a prior agreement on time sharing?
I need the land for myself and I'm hesitant to share it with anyone.
That's why we should create an agreement. You can use the field in the rainy season and I'll use it in the summer, ensuring the land is utilized throughout the year.
That's a great idea. This way, you can each contribute half the price and still achieve your respective goals.
Okay, let's sign the agreement.
At the end, they finally agreed to share the ownership of the field and use it at different times. A happy ending for everyone.
So, you can have this land if you're willing to pay me 900 million rupiah.
Don't worry, but are there any discounts? We are all friends after all.
Isn't 900 million too much? I bought a land of similar size for around 800 million.
I agree. We've known each other for a long time, and you're known for fair prices.
Everything is getting more expensive now. I think it's fair for me to increase the land price.
What if I bought it for 820 million? I'll pay in cash right now.
It's still too low. How about 890 million?
How about 850? But I will pay in installment over a year. We're close enough, you can trust me.
Isn't a year too long? I trust you, but I also need the money.
What if 850 in 4 months? I'll give you 550 million now and pay 100 million every month after that.
How about you, Erlin? Do you have another interesting offer?
I don't think so, but it's okay if you have another land like this, please contact me right away.
Of course. Okay, so we have a deal, Regita.
In this case, not everyone is satisfied with the result. Now, you can see the difference between two cases. Let's talk about it more.
The two previous cases both show examples of negotiation. Negotiations themselves are divided into two types: distributive negotiations and integrative negotiations. What differentiates the two types of negotiations are their characteristics. First, integrative negotiation. 1. Integrative negotiation is characterized by the intention of a win-win for both parties. 2. Aims for mutual gains. 3. It is a type of negotiation in which mutual problem-solving techniques are utilized to increase the assets that are to be divided by both parties. 4. It is more of a collaborative strategy. 5. the approach in integrative negotiation is more open and constructive. Second, distributive negotiation. 1. The outcome of distributive negotiation is always characterized as a win-lose scenario. 2. Aims for personal gains or benefit. 3. It is a strategy in which a fixed amount of resources are divided among the parties. 4. It is more of a competitive negotiation strategy. 5. The approach in the negotiation is more controlled and selective. Based on the previous case examples, it can be seen that Case 1 shows an example of integrative negotiation, while Case 2 is a distributive negotiation.
And if you're really